Have you ever noticed how certain problems seem to arrive together? A leg cramp that wakes you at 2 in the morning, a restless night followed by a day of exhaustion, a growing waistline that doesn't seem to match what you eat, stiff joints when you first get out of bed. Most of us treat these as separate problems, something for the muscles, something for sleep, something for aging, something for digestion. But what if they aren't separate at all? What if your body has been telling the same story, using 8 different signals? Today, we're going to follow those signals back to one system that quietly influences nearly every part of your body, and why understanding that system may change the way you see your health. Think about the last few weeks, not the major illnesses, just the little things you've learned to live with. Maybe your sleep feels lighter than it used to. Maybe your energy disappears halfway through the afternoon. Perhaps you've started waking at almost the same time every night, or your legs become restless the moment you finally lie down. None of these changes seem dramatic on their own. That's exactly why they're so easy to ignore. Over time, they become part of your routine. You stop asking why. You simply adapt. Many people assume this is just what happens after 50, that the body naturally begins to fall apart in small, unrelated ways. But biology rarely works like that. The human body isn't made of isolated parts solving isolated problems. Your muscles communicate with your brain. Your gut communicates with your immune system. Your hormones influence nearly every organ you have. When one important system changes, many different symptoms can appear at the same time. And that's where today's story begins. Imagine the smoke alarm in your home. Its job isn't to make your life stressful. Its job is to protect you. When there's danger, it becomes loud. Once the danger is gone, it becomes quiet again. Your body has a system that works in much the same way. Every day, it constantly asks one question: am I safe? If the answer is yes, your body can focus on repairing tissue, digesting food, balancing hormones, and helping you sleep. But if the answer is no, those priorities begin to change. Energy shifts away from long-term maintenance and toward immediate survival. For most of human history, that response lasted minutes, maybe hours. Today, many of the signals your body interprets as stress don't disappear so quickly. Poor sleep, financial worries, chronic pain, loneliness, constant notifications, busy schedules. None of these are life-threatening on their own, but together, they can convince the body that the alarm should stay on just a little longer, day after day, month after month. And when that happens, the effects rarely stay in one place. They begin appearing across the entire body. One of the most important messengers inside this system is a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol has developed a bad reputation in recent years, but without it, you wouldn't wake up in the morning. You wouldn't respond quickly to danger. You wouldn't regulate your blood pressure as effectively. Cortisol isn't the problem, it's the timing that matters. Under healthy conditions, cortisol follows a daily rhythm. It rises before you wake, helping you become alert. As the day goes on, it gradually falls. By evening, lower cortisol allows other systems, including sleep and recovery, to take over. It's a rhythm, not a switch. But like any rhythm, it can become disrupted. Research suggests that ongoing stress, poor sleep, illness, and other long-term challenges may alter this natural pattern in some people. When that happens, the body doesn't suddenly break. Instead, it begins making small adjustments. Your nervous system may stay more alert than necessary. Digestion may become less efficient. Muscle recovery may take longer. Inflammatory signals may become harder to regulate. Sleep may become lighter, even when you're tired. Each change seems small, but together they create patterns that many people mistakenly treat as unrelated problems. And that's where the 8 signals begin to make sense. Because they're not necessarily 8 different diseases. They may simply be 8 different ways your body responds when one important rhythm has been out of balance for longer than it was designed to be. In the next few minutes, we'll look at each of those signals, not as isolated symptoms, but as clues that point back to the same biological conversation happening quietly inside your body. Now let's return to those 8 signals, not to diagnose them, but to see what they may have in common. Signal 1, nighttime leg cramps. It may feel like a problem in your calf muscles, but muscles don't work alone. Their ability to contract and relax depends on sleep, nerve activity, hydration, and the body's stress response. Sometimes the cramp is only the final chapter of a much longer story. Signal 2. Feeling awake at night but exhausted during the day. If your internal rhythm begins shifting out of sync, your body may still feel alert when it's time to sleep and struggle to stay energized when morning arrives. Signal 3. Morning stiffness. Many people notice their joints feel tight after waking, then gradually loosen as they move. That pattern isn't always about aging itself. It may reflect how your body regulates recovery and inflammation throughout the night. Signal 4. Stubborn belly fat. Weight around the abdomen is influenced by many factors. Diet and activity matter. So do hormones, sleep, and long-term stress. The body stores energy differently depending on the signals it receives. Signal 5. Restless legs before sleep. Sometimes the body appears tired, but the nervous system hasn't fully settled. Lying down doesn't automatically mean the brain has switched into recovery mode. Signal 6. Bloating after normal meals. Digestion is one of the first systems to slow when the body believes it needs to stay alert. Food hasn't changed, but the body's priorities may have. Signal 7. Waking at the same time every night. Many people describe opening their eyes at almost exactly 3 in the morning, night after night. While there isn't one single explanation, changes in your body's daily rhythm may be one piece of that puzzle. Signal 8. Feeling tired all the time, even after sleeping. Perhaps the most frustrating signal of all. Not because you're lacking sleep, but because the quality of recovery no longer matches the amount of time spent in bed. None of these signals prove that cortisol is the cause. None should be used to diagnose a medical condition, but when several appear together, they may be pointing toward the same underlying conversation happening inside your body. The most important idea isn't that cortisol explains everything. It doesn't. The human body is far more complex than any single hormone. The real lesson is something much more useful. Symptoms rarely exist in isolation. When we only focus on the place that hurts, we sometimes miss the system that's trying to adapt. Understanding that pattern changes the questions we ask. Instead of wondering, why is my stomach bloated? Or, why am I waking at 3 in the morning? We can begin asking something deeper. What has my body been responding to over time? Sometimes, that question reveals connections we never expected to see. Your body speaks through patterns, not because it's working against you, but because it's constantly trying to keep you alive. The challenge is that those patterns are often quiet, easy to dismiss, easy to mistake for just getting older. But once you recognize the language, the signals begin making much more sense. Over the coming weeks, we'll explore each of these 8 signals in its own episode. We'll look at what current research suggests, what misconceptions are most common, and how understanding the biology behind them can help you see your own body differently. If you'd like to continue, start with our episodes on nighttime leg cramps and cortisol. Because sometimes, understanding one signal is the first step toward understanding them all.